Oh my god, my technical setup is not so good. But hello everyone, welcome to another stream. It's a special stream. We are doing a post Pulse Con recap. I think everyone am I still no audio? Am I still good? I think I'm good. It says I'm good. But can you hear me? Muted? Oh lordy. How is this is great. A great way to start the stream. Let me know if you can hear me now. If you guys are in the chat. Tell She-Hulk. Let me know because I don't know what's happening. I thought I was working. Oh, I'm good. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is the post PulseCon recap. Oh my gosh, we had a jam-packed 2 days. I don't know if we're jam-packed, but we were pretty busy these 2 days. Yeah, I don't know, dudes. How did you guys feel? I'm a little I don't know how to feel, to be honest. I felt that today was one of those days where I was like, I didn't have to take a day off of work. That's how I felt. Even yesterday, I think that's how I feel as well. I didn't have to take a day off at work as well. But that's okay. We're here. We got our pre-orders in. I think everyone got their pre-orders in. But hello everyone in the chat. Loki, how are you? It's Sunday here. How are you? Darth Gutierrez is here, Jeffrey's here, and Fox will be joining us soon. He's just restarting his stream. But let's talk. Let's discuss. We had a lot of content in the last 2 days, which was really good. Honestly, I will say day one was a little bit better than day two. There was some heavy hitters on day two. Don't get me wrong, but I just felt it was the same old, same old. I personally felt that we other years of PulseCon have been way better, and that's just my opinion on that. I thought Marvel was good. I thought Marvel was always good. They had some really good home runs, but I personally feel that we could have got more from Hasbro. Um, we're not. I will talk about the list later, but I will say that it was kind of one of those things where it's like, damn, what is happening with PulseCon? Eternal Ryan says, love the Transformers and Marvel's Star Wars. Honestly, I will say that Star Wars kind of disappointed me this week. This PulseCon, it was kind of a letdown. But let's start off with a few things. Okay, let's start off with one thing that they kept on doing all Winger Lose. Hello, me and Winger Lose have been talking all weekend, trying to get the SKUs for Marvel. Oh my gosh, it's been a week or a weekend. Let's just discuss one thing that kind of I think was irritating me the most of this whole experience. And not to say it was bad or anything, but I felt, and this is how I preface I felt. Um Hold on. Oh, cool. I just have to get all my links in order so you guys could we could discuss. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh god, here it is. And let's show you guys. After this, we'll get Fox in. Fox is in the wings waiting to talk, but one thing that was irritating me like crazy, you probably won't hear this audio because I have it muted, but geez, this selfie series, honestly, it was, I think this Hasbro Pulse Con was like Hasbro Pulse Con selfie series promotion like crazy. Um, Craziness. Every single like segment had like Pulse Con, like this Hasbro series. Honestly, it's fine, but like I just felt it was being forced down my throat multiple times, and I was just like, okay, I'm a little bit over with this. Like I got to the point where I was like, look, I'm the star. We have the what is it? The Power Rangers panel that they have to basically be forced to promote this. Like, and then we have the Marvel panel, which we basically where is it? Mm-mm-mm. there. And then Marvel panel was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Like every panel was talking about this. And for me, I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm not spending $150 on a figure that doesn't even look like me. Yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. I thought it was just they're trying to put it down my throat, and I was not happy about this. Even the G.I. Joe panel, I was like, gosh. And then today, I was like, why are these guys acting a fool and like pushing this selfie series? Like this guy was look, he's I was like, what is happening here? I was like, this guy was a little too much. A lot of people in the chat were very, very rude about it. But for me, I was like, okay, cool. I'm done with this. Okay. Now, the real reason you're here is to basically see what is in store for us. What's happening with us? Well, first, I will need to see if my co-host for today is ready. But we have a lot to discuss. There's a lot of things. I have a lot of stuff going on. But you know who he is. We've talked to him before. He's a friend of the stream. His name is Thirsty Fox. Hello, Fox.
Oh my, hello.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing very well. How you guys doing?
Oh, well, for me, I'm doing all right. Just getting off that PulseCon high. Did you pre-order anything today?
No, I did not. I
You
did
didn't
not.
pre-order any of the X-Men stuff?
No, I didn't, surprisingly.
You didn't pre-order
Um,
the Iron Man?
no, I did not either.
Which honestly, I will say it was a kind of a surprise drop for me today.
Mhm.
When I wasn't working this week. This weekend I was off, so I texted a coworker, and he showed me the list and to be pre-ordered because they sent us an email in the morning saying this is pre-orderable. I was like, damn. So I literally made that list halfway asleep, and my gosh, we got a lot. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with Marvel? Do you want to start with the lighter stuff? You want to start with where like the my least excited to the most excited? So that for me would be most excited would be Marvel.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. It's your stream. It's the Troy show. So
It's a Troy show.
I'm along for the ride. So
You are
it's
along for
all
the
you.
ride. Latte Larry's here. Here's my upload for my selfie series. He just has a
Nice.
picture of that. Darth Gutierrez says, "I could have sworn the Marvel stream was going to be on Saturday, not Friday. I have no idea. It was. I was waiting for the schedule. I was like, oh my gosh, hurry up with the schedule!" And I was so angry that I didn't know the schedule until literally last week.
Mhm.
But yeah, okay. Let's start with Star Wars because Troy was not happy with Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm actually excited because I kind of missed today's con. So let's see what we got here. I haven't seen anything yet.
Okay, we'll start with
Yeah.
one thing. They fully confirmed Axe
Okay.
Wolves,
Hmm.
which is great.
We knew
Um, we
that though, right?
we all knew this was coming. We all saw this was coming. It was kind of like, oh, thank you for showing this us to now. He's slated for 2023, which is great. I think that's really cool. I'm definitely gonna get this figure. What about yourself?
Yes, I gotta complete that team.
I got to complete the
Yeah,
Mandalorian
I gotta.
team too.
Yeah.
I really do too. Sorry, I'm just trying to go to
Even
that.
though I remember last stream I said I am completely done with Black Series.
Hmm.
Mandalorian's been like I've always just liked them, so they've always
Hmm.
been an exception. So.
Yeah, same. Like for me, like I like the Mandalorian, so um I'll definitely get into it, but there's a lot of things today where I was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But we'll get into more, which they revealed, which if you guys saw at your local GameStops yesterday, um the 2-pack of Cassian Andor hit. And now you're getting a $30 pack, basically, essentially just Andor, and the droid is not $40. So, what do you think about this?
I think I remember again last time I was in your store. I was just like, I might as well just buy the single carded Cassian, right? I don't think I
You
need the,
you
if I
did
were to
say
buy
that.
it, right? Like as a
Yeah.
joke. It's, I mean, if people like it and they like the show, it's cool.
I will
But
say,
mhm,
I was talking to Wing or Lose about this. This show doesn't scream, I need this figure. This show doesn't scream that I need to make an action figure of this. I'm enjoying the show, but do I need action figures of the show? Probably not. Can the Rogue One figures suffice? Probably. So personally, this is like I'm probably gonna. This is not a figure I'm gonna buy. So it's
mhm.
a. It's not gonna be purchased. Then we got a Lutheran Real, which is kind of cool. What do you think?
Uh, it's all right, I guess. I haven't been really keeping up with the show, so I don't
I,
know who that
it,
is.
I
But
will say he's a cool
mhm,
character, but like again, he doesn't scream, "I
yeah,
need this figure on
ex
my shelf."
exactly.
So I think for me, it's a pass again. Now, here's a figure that I'm excited for because this is the first time we're ever getting a figure that kind of makes me go, I want this figure. And but this is not the figure that I want necessarily when I think of Mon Mothma, but we are getting a Black Series Mon Mothma finally. I personally want this. I like this. I thought she was a scene stealer in episode 4 um, of Andor, and I really liked her scenes. So I think this one I will get. You're probably like, I don't know.
No, I'm most likely not going to get it.
Yeah,
um, I mean, it's a cool sculpt.
it's very unique.
Yeah, it has yeah, it's like a unique looking figure on your shelf, and if you have an under and or Rogue One shelf going on, why not?
Mhm. Yeah, and she like this look is very specific to Andor. Like I kind of want the pixie cut of Mon Mothma from like episode 4 of like Star Wars or A New Hope Star Wars, but this will suffice for right now. Wigger Loose says the Andor show is great, but the characters don't make fun action figures. I
Fair
agree.
enough.
I agree. Jeffrey still says, I still haven't watched Andor, but I agree with Troy. These characters are in plain clothes, don't scream action figure. And honestly, Winger Lose and I have been discussing that. I don't need these figures. I don't know why they put Omega in this assortment, but whatever. And then we get another Andor figure, which is Bix Colleen. Again, cool, but like, I really don't care.
Uh, my imagination's going wild in terms of like customizing this one, so it's kind of cool. I would pick it up if it was on sale, so I can do a little customization. But
Yeah.
again, yeah, I don't really watch Andor. If you guys watch Andor,
Mhm.
here you guys
And
go.
there
You
was
got that
one
figure.
more Andor figure. Oh no, there wasn't. Those were the three. I'm thinking about the vintage series, which is so weird because we get like new figures for Black series, but then
Mhm.
they show a different figure for vintage series. It's like, okay, cool. But yeah, this is a definite pass for me. I'm not really into that. And then we get okay, whoopsies, sorry. Then we get into a few things where I'm just like, okay, this is kind of cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to get all my sources out. And then we get they're doing a Return of the Jedi carded stuff. So we're getting a Wicket finally, which is kind of dope. I like this.
That's cool.
But for $40, I don't know if I like it that much. I will
Well,
say it's a $40 minifigure, to be honest. It's okay for me. I like Wicket. It's kind of cool. I don't collect retro cards, so he's going to be taken out of the retro cards, so it's decent. And then we get a Princess Leia. I'm not going to go through the pictures a lot because same old Princess Leia that we got in a normal box, but it's on a
mhm.
retro card. And then the same with Lando Calrissian, same thing, but on a retro card. And then, oh look, we got an archive of him like literally 2 months ago.
Mhm. I remember
Ugh,
seeing that.
yeah. And then, oh look, we get a biker guy Did we get an Amazon exclusive of him? Honestly, I will say that I was kind of disappointed with um I was disappointed with the offerings for Star Wars. They weren't amazing. They were kind of just like there kind of thing. For me, I don't know. I just was very I yeah.
Yeah, it's the tough one. I think a lot of the people just like the vintage stuff at this point. I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people are going back to it.
Yeah. And then they did a kind of a pipeline reveals of stuff that we might get. We're getting a carded Luke, which is great, but we are getting another Luke literally in like a month. And then we're getting Vader with the removable helmets. And then we're getting R2D2, which this one intrigues me. I will
Mhm.
say, of all the reveals that they did, they said that they were going to redo this figure from the ground up,
Really?
which is great because the protocol droids definitely, or not the protocol droids, the astromech droids definitely need a little bit of work. So I'm happy about this. So that's basically Star Wars. I'm not going to go over vintage because I talk only about 6-inch figures, but that was Star Wars. Not much to report there. La di da di da. Now going into Joe's because I know that we like Joe's, right? Do you get Joe's?
Yes, yes, we
Yeah,
do
yeah.
like Joe's.
You like Joe's. So they showed
We
us
do like Joe's.
a really cool picture of all the Joes that are coming out,
Oh,
which is super cool, super dope. But we'll go through them one by one. We're getting Cover Girl, which looks fantastic. The
love
Cover
it.
Girl that I remember doesn't really look like this.
Hmm.
She kind of looks like this, which I'm kind of disappointed that I know they're going for a like a
Modern look.
no, they're going for a more like classic look. Sorry,
Mm,
this might be blurry if you guys see it, but like the
that's
long
awesome.
hair Cover Girl, that's who I think of. But I'm okay with this Cover Girl. She looks great. She kind of looks like I really don't like this packaging art. It
Yeah.
really look
Yeah.
it doesn't give the honestly, it really doesn't give credit to the figure inside. It kind of looks
Hmm.
like Squirrel Girl a little bit.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, when I first saw it,
Yeah,
it looks like
definitely has a
Squirrel Girl
Squirrel Girl vibe. So I'm
vibe.
like,
Yep.
ugh. We like Joe's when we could find them. Oh,
Oh,
100%.
pain. Yeah.
The Cover Girl figure kind of reminds me of Joan Rivers. I mean, a little bit. Um, AI Collectibles, hello AI Collectibles. AI Collectibles agrees with me. Wish she had the long hair.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Um, then we get a Crimson Bat, which this is kind of dope. I'm
Mhm.
very much interested in this because I will say I am sitting on my Bat figures right over here, and I love these figures to death. They're super cool. They're super fun. So getting a different color bat, woo, I like these. I know we're getting other bats on different lines, but not the lines, but like in the Tiger Force. But I love the bat figures. I love how you can see like the model number there. I
Mhm.
love this a lot. So really, really good. Really, 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 really good. I personally am going to get this. Winger Loose says, I hope they make her Wolverine tank. Uh, AI Collectibles says the box looks animated. Darth Gutierrez says she does look like Squirrel Girl. AI says love it. The serial number in the Cobras, yes. I think this is
Yeah,
so
it's cool.
cool because it doesn't. They didn't have this on the original release. It was just a black little box. But I love this Cobra. I love the models. I love that you can see the year 2023 right there. I don't know if you could see it properly, but let me
Mhm.
zoom up. Or is it year
Oh, you
2022?
do.
It's
Interesting.
kind of cool. I love that. I love, 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 love this. I have to draw a line on repaints. I'm 100 air, not a millionaire. Oh my gosh. I mean, same, but I really like this bat. So I will give it a shot. 100%.
Yeah,
I
I do agree with that comment,
I do too.
but it depends. Like if you didn't buy the bat beforehand,
Mhm.
now you got an option. I only bought one bat, so
Yeah, I have two bats. So
I'm good
I kind of
with
like having
this.
this just right in the middle. So
Hmm.
but yeah, that damage battle damage part I love. Um They also included the battle damage parts. They left out with Pyroclone control. See? Yeah, see, I love that battle damage part. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Look at that. Oh, I love that pink eye. Oh, it's great. I love that. It's the same serial number. So good. This is a definitely get for me, 100%. And then we get a barbecue.
Oof.
Honestly, for me, I really don't care. What about you?
Uh, I just got the other one recently, and it's like
Yeah.
a great figure, and I don't like repaints
Mhm.
as much, but I am a sucker for that green. I am. It's. I might get it. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
do like
for
it.
that, see, I'm in the totally opposite camp. I just don't care. I think
Hmm.
I personally don't like the figure at all. I didn't even hunt for the other one. For me, I
This was
just,
hard to find.
yeah, it was. I just didn't care for it, to be honest. But I do, if people love it, then people love it. So AI Collectibles says he loves the OG version. And then he says this is weak sauce. So none of these Joes are going to have extra hands, right? I don't believe so. One of the things that Joes have is more accessories. They really don't do hands, except for bats who like have like whole different like mechanisms. So this is cool. Latte Larry says I had to import the original one cheaper than what I would have paid at Toys R Us if they carried it. So I'm good with barbecue here. So yeah, like if you have barbecue, you don't need this. So totally understand. And this is
Yeah.
the exact same sentiment I feel with
Yeah.
Outback because I literally have an Outback here. I mean, this one's cool. I like the orange hair, but I'm again, I have one Outback. I don't need another. How about you?
Yeah. I got. Well, I bought two of them, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
Like I don't like that package art for some reason. But yeah, I'm good with this. I like this old Outback over here. Old Outback will stay. Um
Is he? Is he looking sideways?
let's see. Let's zoom up. Let's zoom up at the promo.
I took my glasses off because it messes with the whole virtual avatar. But is he?
Oh, kind
Uh.
of. I think this eye is just misaligned.
Mm. That's terrifying.
He kind of looks like a redhead Hercules.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. And then lastly, the last figure that
Oh,
they have for pre-orders is
ooh.
Falcon.
Yes,
So
I need this
you
one.
need him.
Ooh,
You need him.
this is a good one. I'm not too familiar with the Joe lore, and every time I get a
Mhm.
figure, I kind of look it up a bit.
Yeah.
Because I when I was a kid, I would collect the small ones,
Hmm.
but as a kid, to me, they were just army men, right?
Hmm.
But now coming back to this 6-inch line, and that's just so cool looking.
Hmm. That's dope.
I like it.
It's really cool. Oops. Outback's backpack just fell somewhere.
That's me when I stream video games. Uh-oh, figure fell. Uh-oh, what
Figure
fell this
fell.
time?
Yeah, that's basically me right now. I'm literally getting ready for the toy show that I'm going to
Mm.
tomorrow with a whole bunch of people here. But yeah, I've been my whole room is like upside down because I'm just
Excuse me.
like trying to get things done. So Falcon's cool. For me, I have no attachment. I might get him. I have to read about him, but yeah. Um, AI Collectibles says, I love the classic look, but they did a real good job on the great hair version. I agree. It looks like he has a bit of side eye, which he did. This is Duke's half brother. Oh,
Ooh. Pull,
Don
pull, pull.
Johnson voiced Falcon in the GI Joe movie. Oh, did he really? Don Johnson. I love the comms pack. The comms pack is pretty cool right over here. The shoddy has folding stock. I think it
Oh,
does. I
sweet.
think it does right over here. I mean, honestly, I didn't know that it was Duke's half brother, which is kind of cool. Um, yeah, for me, like we'll see. Vincent R. Falcone. But yeah, that was GI Joe. They did some reveals of we're getting shipwreck, we're getting scuba guy, we're getting some other stuff. I totally blanking. But yeah, a female Cobra officer, I think. But that's about it for GI Joe. Let's go into Indiana Jones really quickly. because I don't know much about Indiana Jones. I've watched the movies when I was younger. But yeah, so we're getting it's a build an artifact, which is
Interesting.
cool. So they're getting all these figures and just build an artifact. Oh, they included the that phase. Oh. So this is the first wave of the Indiana Jones wave, which is kind of cool, I guess. Oops, I keep on going out of this thing. Yeah, so we getting Indiana Jones comes in a cool little box, which is feel like a digital render. But yeah,
Hmm.
how do you feel about Indiana Jones?
Uh, this is probably one line that I don't care for. I mean, I'm meaning to have a marathon with the boys to watch this series,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hoping that doesn't influence my decision.
Yeah,
But it does look good. But it looks like a Star Wars figure to me. I can
it
see
kind of
the
reminds me of him.
joints and all
Yeah,
that, Um, it's not like with GI Joe when they first came out with their molds, and their molds are really good. And then they came out the Fortnite stuff, and
oh,
Fortnite was kind of similar, right? And it's like, oh, this is really nice. I don't know. This would
that's so gross.
these are cool. I would get them if they're on sale.
Yeah, I guess. Me too.
Like if
Marion Ravenwood.
background figures for photography or something,
Oh, 100%. I don't know. For me, like this is a definite nostalgia play for them.
Yeah.
I just
It's
don't
it's like they did the Ghostbusters, right? It's like this is the same thing, I guess.
that's how I feel. I don't feel that this is going to be a big seller. I feel
Mm.
that people are going to be like, "Oh, cool," but like, do you really care about this guy? Like, who is this guy? Like, I don't even know. I haven't watched Indiana Jones in like 10 years.
Hmm.
The Staff of Ra. Like, there's a lot of stuff I just don't. It's
It's
cool. Like,
not a big IP, I think, like Marvel or Star Wars, I think.
yeah, I'm okay with like I can't wait for the new Indiana Jones, but do I need another Indiana Jones? Like Eternal Ryan says, I'm probably gonna skip the Indiana Jones line.
Yeah,
Winger Lou says I pre-ordered Indy only. Latte Larry says
fair
I'm
enough.
all the way down the Indiana Jones line. I hope my face doesn't melt when I open them. That's kind of funny. Are the indie figures 112? Yes, they are 6 inch. I think they're doing a retro collection as well, which is these ones, which is just retro like little figures.
Hmm.
But
Cool.
honestly, I'm don't need these at all.
Yeah.
Um, they're cool, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Latte Larry says, "How about the Serpentor?" The Serpentor. Well, let's go. Let
That's
us.
an
Well,
exclusive, is it? Isn't it?
it's hard to say because I think GameStop is getting it now.
What?
Well, here's the funny part. Serpentor is now sold out
Oh,
on
Pulse.
Pulse. I did order him on Pulse, but the problem is I have a feeling that GameStop is getting him because we're getting Dr. Mindbender. So
Oh,
for
we.
me,
Oh.
yeah, so for me it's like this so we have to remember
Oh my
Serpentor is not
god.
a Pulse exclusive.
Okay.
Serpentor is a Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive, which in
Ah,
turn is a Comic Con exclusive, like
right.
a convention exclusive. So you would get them in conventions. So like if you have remember like convention exclusives, we get convention exclusives in at EB Games, which this has to be a convention exclusive. And yeah, yeah. I love how this is he's cauterizing his arm here. That's really cool. That was really funny.
I really like this figure a lot.
Yeah, I like this figure. I can't wait to get him. I think it looks super cool. Latte Larry says it's sold out in 3 minutes. So by damn, we better get this at EB Games or
I
GameStop.
hope so.
Yeah. So now jump into my favorite part of the day.
I heard some bad news about this one, but go on. Oh,
Oh,
never mind. Sorry. I'm no. I just saw. I read something. I thought we were going to that misread. Sorry.
what's the bad news? You can
Oh no,
tell
I
me.
saw the was it the 3-pack for Daredevil?
Oh, yes. So here's the funny thing. So we were literally they're talking about this guy, and the stream just stops.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of scary. It was kind of jarring. So they really didn't talk about much about HasLab, which was whatever. I kind of knew that they weren't going to talk about HasLab that much. But what they did show was something that I went, oh boy. I don't know if I could zoom this up more, but this little gem right here belongs to one of my favorite characters in Marvel, Miss Madeline Pryor, aka the Goblin Queen. The
Nice.
fact that they are putting her, so who else has a gem like this? No one else has a gem on her chest like this.
Right.
But the fact that they're putting Madeline Pryor, oh, am I gonna get demonetized for this? Probably. But the fact that they're putting Madeline Pryor, who has really no connection to, like, this is the gem right there, has no connection to a Ghost Rider. Oh lordy. So they said in the stream that this gem is a little bit bigger and think smaller. So cool. But yeah, Madeline Pryor is going to be a tier 2 unlock. We can't even do a tier 1 unlock. So we can't even get this backed. Which is funny because this only went up like 50 backers in the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy.
I think it went down too.
It was like a less than 400, but 4,000, but like now it's a little bit up. Maybe it was like 5,000 something. It was hovering close to the 4,000 mark, like getting close to the 4,000. But I'm a little disappointed that the Madeline Pryor is going to be tier unlocked, but that's fine. Let's just go over the stuff that we know is coming, and let's go with some of the stuff that kind of was blocked out during the stream, which was this beautiful 3-pack. Daredevil, the Man
Yes.
Without Fear 3-pack, which is great. I'm excited about this. They said that Elektra's on a brand new sculpt. Daredevil's on the Renew Your Vows sculpt, which kind of does on the package. It doesn't look like it. And
Reuse.
and this is 100% reuse, except like the piece right there, which is kind of cool. Like, I don't mind this. What is your thoughts?
I don't mind it either because I don't have any of these. I mean, I don't have Elektra, I don't have Bullseye, and my Daredevil needs an update. And oh, that looks so nice. I'm sure a
New
lot of
head,
people love it.
butterfly joints, and toe articulation, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Fully pinless, which is great. And it's cool. I love it. I need to get this. Elektra, last PulseCon, they were talking about this beauty, and we got Silk instead, or 2 PulseCons ago. But yeah, and it comes with a new alternate head with
I love that.
Frank Miller design, which is great. I love this Elektra a lot. I love the white design. Bullseye looks super cool. I've never seen it with the blue here, but it
So
looks
interesting.
good. It looks very good. I like this 3-pack, but here's the downside for this 3-pack. I think everyone is in the same boat when I say Pulse Con or Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Why? Why would you make this set a Pulse exclusive?
That's kind of crazy.
It's crazy. Let's go to the comments. I think they mentioned that some of the tiers would have nothing to do with Ghost Rider. Yep, they did say that. I remember. Jeffrey says, I hate to say it, but I'm hoping it doesn't fun. So Maddie isn't unlocked to this project. And Wiggaloo says, haha, same. I will say me too. Like, I really don't want to back this project, and I don't think they're going to be they're definitely not going to be yeah, they're definitely not going to be I don't want this project to fail. I don't want it to fail, but I don't want it to I don't want a character like Madeline Pryor to be locked in a HasLab that is going to cost me $500 when they could just do a Pulse exclusive. I hate Pulse
Right.
exclusive, but like I don't want to see this locked into there. Like Madeline Pryor, um, I'm just a little kind of upset about that. AI Collectibles says, I love the paint scheme on Bullseye, Deer, and DD is a must. I have no interest in anything Ghost Rider. The Daredevil looks great, and we can expect the Elektra in red eventually, probably. But if we are talking about Elektras, we are getting another Elektra this year, but it's not going to be Elektra that we think we're getting.
Oh.
We'll talk about the leaks later on, which I have permission from the person to share.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Oh, well, I just talked to Rectangular and I just messaged him, hey, can I play this on stream? He's like, yep. I collect MCU Marvel Legends, but I probably get this 3-pack. This 3-pack is stunning. So I will definitely get this 3-pack. The hair is fantastic. I don't know what I'm going to do with this hair, but it kind of reminds me of like NECA or like something like crazy McFarlane kind of style hair, which is
It's cool.
crazy.
I do like it. Yeah, it's
Um,
different.
are they reusing the head from Zombie Scarlet Witch? They are not. Zombie Scarlet Witch is definitely very different, but very much the same-ish in concept, but very different in execution. Um, I'd like to get Daredevil if it came out by itself, but passing on a 3-pack. I mean, is Robbie version anyone's favorite Ghost Rider? I think if they did Danny Ketch version on his cycle at a lower price, I feel like it would be very popular. The DD 3-pack is something I'll be getting for sure. 100%. I will be getting this 3-pack. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm ready to go. Now, Latte Larry, you say something very, 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 very something that I was thinking. And then I thought about this as well. Because today, when we were doing our Fabulosity live stream for Star Wars, they kind of said something to me, which I went, huh, interesting. There's a project that Star Wars is doing that they left up for pre-order for a couple months. And let me see if I can find it. And for me, I was like, interesting that they're doing this and they're doing kind of this type of, here it is. They're doing this type of, project, which is, it's the Jabba's lair. But the Jabba's lair was up for pre-order. The pre-order ends. Why do we have to do HasLabs if they could do something like this? Leave us pre-orders up for a amount of time and be like, hey, we're ready to go in production when we have X amount of backers. Don't care how long it's going to take, but let's get there eventually. We don't have to show you whatever, but just let's get there. And this has been up for 7 months and they're closing pre-orders eventually. Why can't HasLabs be the same? Why can't HasLabs, like Ghost Rider HasLab, be the same? I don't understand why we have to just do this. I don't know. For me, I think this Engine of Vengeance is destined to fail, but I'm very, very, very intrigued to see how Marvel pivots with this going forward. I mean, Mephisto, who they revealed, looks really good, but I don't know. I think for a HasLab, this is like, it's kind of sad that a core Avenger right now, who is Ghost Rider, is kind of now locked to a HasLab. Robbie Reyes is an Avenger. If I wanted to build a modern Avengers team based on the artwork that is right now, Avengers, let's see, 2022 comic. I totally spelled that wrong. But if I wanted to build a team focused on that team, right? I couldn't. Because Robbie Reyes is locked into HasLab. Sorry, I'm just trying to find this guy, a comic cover with him on it. But he's part of the Avengers team. He is a core Avenger.
You don't think they would release Robbie like on its own without the car?
Probably not. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Like, he is a core Avenger. Look at him right there. He's literally taking up half of the page. Like Robbie Reyes is an Avenger, like it or not. Like I personally don't understand it. Look at this. Even like here in Avengers Forever, who's taking up half the page? Ghost Rider. I don't know. For me, I don't know. Like if I wanted to build a modern has like a modern team, I wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
because I would have to, I would have to buy a $500 figure, which is crazy. I just think they should have just done a pre-order, left it open for 7 months, and they go, "Hey, we're closing this now. So if you want to get this, pre-order it." I don't know. I'm a little disappointed about this HasLab, like because like I will say, the Sentinel over here is a must get, but I don't know if this was like the best choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's my opinion. AI Collectible says absolutely. And he says, I thought Mephisto would be bigger. I thought he would be bigger too, to be honest. And then that wasn't all. We got some reveals happening at the. So we got the orb. So we're getting a classic orb, which is a Ghost Rider villain, which is cool. And he will be part of a Avengers wave, which they didn't mention, but I know he will be part of an Avengers wave. I like how they write here, classic orb, pre-order all fans 6 p.m. He wasn't up for pre-order. They just showed him. It was like a little reveal, which is kind of funny. And then they showed off someone who I wanted, Molecule Man, which is amazing, who will be a part of that same Avengers wave. We don't know the BAF, but pretty cool. I do like this. And then we're getting a Walgreens / GameStop exclusive Moonstone. So if you didn't get Moonstone with the Thunderbolts pack, you're in luck. You are getting her now. For me, I think it's kind of cool because they're getting a new deco. Not new deco, sorry. They're getting she's getting new arms, but
Legs are the
yeah,
same. No, I
legs are the
think.
same, booty's the same, but she's getting new hands. I think she's getting
Head
these
sculpt.
hands because she had the
I
fist
see.
before. What do you think?
I mean, it's cool for those. Was this only available through the Thunderbolts pack?
It
No.
was a Thunderbolts exclusive, yeah.
And that's it. Yes. Like
Yeah.
if there's people out there who are interested in building a Thunderbolts, and this is a way to get it, right? It's another figure that you can get if you missed out,
Yeah.
in my
One
opinion, which is cool.
one thing I wish they don't, well, they don't have to, but I don't know. She still has the Thunderbolts logo on the back. I wish they didn't include it. But we were supposed to get it in a wave before, but then they canceled it.
I see.
Like way back when. And then we got teased with the armored Gamora for a what if wave. What is your thoughts?
Yes, please. This thing looks awesome.
It looks
I
cool.
love it. She looks great.
She does, but
I wanna play around and put She-Hulk's head on there,
hmm,
and then She-Hulk put her head on it and see what that would look like.
armored She-Hulk.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's
it's
not
cool.
bad.
Mhm.
It's not bad. I'm not gonna get it myself, but it does fill out a team
That's
where we have. Sorry, I'm just skipping. Um, this part was kind of cringe. Um, he's a second
that's
tier
cool.
string quarterback. LOL. Anyways, we're getting a carded Wolverine. Anyways, this section actually I could skip because we could just go here because we have all our carded figures over here. Now, this is where it might get a little bit dicey for me.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll start with Dark Phoenix. Pretty cool. I still like my other Dark Phoenix better. I like how she now is pinless fully. The head is the same with the other one, but I don't like the red a lot.
Mhm.
I think the red is a little bit too dull. If that's if
I
that's
see
a.
what you're saying. Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
other Dark Phoenix
Should have
because
been. Should have been metallic.
it should have been. I like the other Dark Phoenix more of a
Mm.
punch, like dark red, which is I love. But yeah, how do you feel about this?
Again, another figure for those who missed out on Phoenix.
Hmm.
Just sucks because I think I have both of them. I have the one with the green
Yeah,
and Dark Phoenix, and I can't remember which one it was, but they came with multiple head sculpts, and they're pretty
it's
good head sculpts too.
yeah. So it was this. It was this one. Like it's based off this. It was the
Hmm.
dark red. It was like the plain jean head, and then like the same hair sculpt, but like
Right.
a non Phoenix head like phase,
Hmm.
and this is the Phoenix head.
Yeah.
So I like this. I like my Phoenix better right now, but
Yeah.
I'm okay. Let's see the comments. Jeffrey says, "I want Moonstone in her meteorite costume from the original Thunderbolts." That's what I thought we
Mm.
were getting, to be honest. I'm hoping that what if Gamora. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm building that what if team, so I'm happy for Gamora.
Yeah, me too.
The only what if I have is Zombie Cap, and we all know how Troy feels about that. Yeah, I don't like zombies at all. No, no, no. Jeffrey says this retro wave was a wonderful surprise. This was a wonderful surprise, which I will say this is wonderful because I didn't see this coming. The leaks didn't show this at all. Quinn, who we all know from Spooky Barn Toys, who I will be with tomorrow at the toy show. So if you guys are in need of figures, he's bringing a whole bunch of figures. So go check him out. What I will say that like I talked to Quinn and he says this is coming this year.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
coming out December. So prepare yourselves. It's December 2022, not April. That's why if you saw my infographic, which I posted right here, and thank you, Win or Lose, for telling me that I had an extra 9 in Wolverine. But yeah, that's why I said spring 2023 because I don't think it's going to be spring 2023. It's going to be definitely um early this year. So or early, sorry, late next year. Or where am I? Late next year. Or late, oh my god, late this year. So it's spring 2023 is just like I guess an estimate date, but this is definitely coming this year. So definitely prefer my current Dark Phoenix, but it's good to have this out for those who missed out. 100%. Mackerson, hello, how are you? He says, I need this. They say they need this. It's Latte Larry. Kind of dig the new Phoenix. I have the older one, but I feel the colors kind of pop out in a more classic way. I see that as well. Then you have the alt heads to go with this new one. Yes, we do.
Mm.
The Danger Room Wolvie is a must own for me. I remember the OG team. Let's get to that Wolverine, actually. I will talk about it because this is kind of cool because they kind of tease something going along with this Wolverine. This Wolverine is on a new buck. Uh, these little straps are keyed in, like they said, pinless going around, which is great. How do you feel about this Wolverine?
Oof. Yeah, no, I love this. I love him in this uniform. I love Wolverine all around. And
Mhm.
yeah, new Buck. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so it's a new buck.
Those heads look
I
cool too.
These heads look really good. I like these heads a lot. They look a lot better. Like
My
this head looks dope.
yeah. My only issue is just the claws. I don't think they'll ever get that right, except on the MCU Wolverine.
Yeah, this is okay. But yeah, this is definitely a get. But they did tease up something, which um I'll just show you on my page, even though it's gonna be small. We are getting a Banshee
It's
and
cool.
we're getting a Storm. So we're getting this. So what I will show you later is how we're getting them.
Mm.
Dun, 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 dun. So Wolverine,
Mm.
retro Wolverine. And here's the biggest controversy of them all, ladies
Uh,
and gentlemen. We have long shots.
I
Now,
love it.
here's my issue. What do I do?
Mm.
Everyone in chat, let me know. What do I do? What does Troy do? Does Troy get the Pulse Con exclusive set? Or does he just cancel this and get Jaundice Mojo, like Dan says, and just get this long shot? Because yes, I like the colors on the Pulse exclusive, but at the same time, I get to save money by just buying this and the
Mhm.
other one. The other this long shot has a white star and he has no effect in this eye. This one has the effect on the eye and then this. So I'm a little torn. I don't know what to do. Um I have no idea.
I'm I'm probably gonna get this one. I didn't care for long shot too much. I did
Yeah.
like the whole Mojo world though, but he long shot the Toy Biz figure, that was one of the very first figures that got me back into collecting,
Mhm.
and I need to get this.
It looks fantastic, I will say.
Yeah.
But I don't know which one I want. Do I want this one or do I want that one?
Mhm.
And the Mojos are drastically different. They have the blue here and the red, and the yellows are 100% different. Like, and then we have a Dazzler, and then we get this statue. I don't know what I want.
Yeah. See, if the third figure wasn't Dazzler and it was something else, then I think yeah, that 3-pack would be
Mhm.
okay because that didn't they just make a Dazzler figure carded?
Yeah,
It
they
doesn't
did.
feel that long
It
ago.
looks exactly like this, but short hair.
Yes.
So I don't know. Like, I feel like it's all right, but do I need it? Not really. Should I cancel this? But I will say that this where is it? This guy does not have, let me see. So this pulse one does not include the satchel.
No. No.
So if you're looking for a long shot with a satchel, maybe you're not going to get this one. Maybe that's the tipping point. That's your breaking point. A satchel that doesn't come with this long shot
Yeah.
figure.
For me,
But
yeah, no, I need the one with the satchel.
you need the one with the satchel.
That's the one I
Um,
had.
I don't know. Do I want to pay $100 or do I want to pay $200? That's my
Wait,
question.
what? This
Mojo,
figure's a. Uh-huh.
no, Mojo plus long shot.
I see.
Yeah, so that's how I figured it. Do I want to pay
Uh,
$100 or do I want to pay $200? We'll see. Time will tell. And then we get a figure that everyone's
uh.
been looking for, the Asian Avalanche.
Is that what's going? Oh my god! Jeez.
I didn't know Avalanche was Asian until I saw this because I was very, very confused. And
uh,
I'm literally Googling this right now, going, is Avalanche Asian?
looks like he farted or something.
So, Avalanche. Avalanche's name in the comics is Dimikos Ilonos Petrukis, who I don't know. So,
I know a lot of people are excited for this one.
oh,
'Cause
I'm
I
totally excited. Um,
haven't seen an Avalanche
this
figure.
guy is Greek. He's of Greek descent, but he is Asian descent in figure form. Comics, he's Greek, but he's an Asian in this. Listen, I have no. I'm Asian myself, but I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that Avalanche was Asian. But come on, Troy, that Avalanche is a basis for Peacemaker custom. That's honestly, I could see that 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
I would prefer the look from the package art. Says Mackerson. Let's see the package art. Let's go from there. That I don't know. I think this is a really very, 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 very plain figure. Hey Troy in chat. Hello, how are you? Great White North Empire.
Yo.
Um that face was made too real. He's Greek, lol. Wait, that was a Mary Jane satchel for. Yes, it was. It was Mary Jane slash Green Goblin satchel for long shots. um, Hasbro pulls a McFarlane for the long shot. Need to buy the fig again for an extra head. Basically. How do you feel about Avalanche?
um. Yeah, I gave up on my comic collection. I like the fact that we haven't seen this character in a while. So it's gonna complete what's that team? Is it the Brotherhood of
It is the
Mutants?
Brotherhood. Yep.
Yes. So that's gonna look sweet once that's completed.
100%. I feel like it's great, but
It's
I'm
plain though, right?
it's
It
very
should come with
plain.
more. I
It's
mean,
very
he
generic.
it should come with effects, I think.
It should come with those like swirly effects. I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
about it.
something.
Oh, Mackerson says white out the eyes. That's exactly what's missing. Look at that. It has white eyes here and Asian eyes here. Gotcha. He looks Korean. He looks like me. Maybe I'm Avalanche. All I gotta say. And then we get the surprise hit of the PulseCon, which was Un Spiral, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
She's pinless everywhere. Is basically brand new sculpt. Spiral. Great accessories we have. This accessory we got with Angela, and
Angela.
then we're getting our Angela sword, which is pretty cool. I think this is a really good figure. I think it's really cool. Happy
Yeah,
to
I
get
like
another one, but I really want to know what's happening here. Is it the same sculpt as the last Spiral? Which Spiral before was a really good figure, so I'm happy to get this again. Whoops. Yeah, Spiral looks fantastic. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Mhm,
I don't have Spiral, so I think I might get this for my X-Men collection.
mhm,
Like it. Are the arms on the back? It's interesting.
mhm. The arms are in the back, which I
Yeah,
want to know if they're
fun.
using like not using the same, but like I want to see if they're using the same kind of like engineering they did with the last Spiral they did a couple years
Mm,
ago. But yeah, I like Spiral. Spiral looks amazing here. Yeah, look at everyone. Spiral, oh my god, looks amazing. Looks so good. Yeah, Spiral looks dope. So for me, it's definitely a get. What about you? You said yes.
yeah, I'll probably get this one.
And last on the retro wave, we're getting Unmanned Multiple, which I thought was really cool. Um, for me, I'm not
I'm sorry, the third, yeah, right there. The
this
head
one, right?
sculpt. Yeah, where he pointed it out on the stream.
The head
With
sculpt is literally blending in with this body right here,
yeah,
which
it's
is
so good.
fantastic. Um, for me, I'm not going to get this multiple man because I have my definitive multiple mans. We're good. I might buy one and see if I could do like a custom with it. Like I might see if I could use this body, take out this joint right here, the elbow joint, or this ball joint here, pop it off, put the trench coat in, and then put the trench coat on this, and have
Mhm.
this as one multiple man. I don't know. We'll see. Because I like the green a lot. But this does remind me of like the ultimate multiple mans. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I'm not this one I could definitely pass on.
Yeah,
What
me
about
too.
you? Yeah,
Yeah, it's a definite pass.
I think everyone who got this before were all like, yeah, cool.
Hmm.
Like we built multiple mans, but like I think I'm good with just not getting this one.
Yeah.
Um yeah, it's just basic. It's kind of cool, but I like my Jamie. Like I want X Factor Jamie instead of this Jamie.
Hmm.
But yeah, that was the retro. Then we got something that was oops, wrong one. Sorry, I'm just going to my then we got something that kind of leaked beforehand, which was this Iron Man. We're getting an Iron Man with an accessory, which is a convention exclusive. So you're gonna get this guy. He's a pre-orderable at GameStop right now. If you want him, pretty cool mullet. Stark looks cool. What do you think about this?
uh, oh, it's hard to decide, right? Um, I don't want to just buy this for the cannon. You see how the cannon's there separately?
I know.
If they could sell that to me separately, I will definitely buy like 10 of these. It's like
Yeah.
I don't want to like the colors are nice. If you guys skipped out on the other one, ooh, that's a nice helmet though. That
Mhm.
is a really nice helmet. But if you guys skipped out on the other one, why not go for this one? But
Exactly.
I already have this one and I like the other paint better on the other one.
I agree. I like the paint on the other one better. I like that paint a lot. It's more metallic. It has the golds in it. This one kind of just like looks very plain Jade to me. And I
Mhm.
agree with you. Like I just want the canon, but
I do like that other head sculpt, that alternate head sculpt for
Oof,
the Iron
pardon
Man
me.
helmet.
Yeah, this head sculpt is really cool. But otherwise, it's just another Iron Man. I can live without it. Not a
Yeah.
big deal. I like this huge like effect here, but yeah, I think this is a pass for me.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, let's be
Me
realistic.
too. Yep.
And then we got something that I don't care about, and I don't really post on my social media because I think it's a ripoff. We're getting a brand new Cyclops from the VHS series, and they said that this is coming to an end, but then they're starting up again, which they're starting up with. Did I post it? Oh, I didn't post it. See, I didn't post it because that's how I didn't care about it. But we are getting another VHS. Oh, I have the stream opening here. We are getting a VHS. Sorry. So the VHS series, it says, is coming to an end, but we're getting. Oh, I have to go through the selfie series. Sorry, I'm trying to like find it on the stream because
It's
I'm.
hard when it's like almost 4 hours.
It is. So we're getting Spider-Man VHS, which is everyone loves Spider-Man, but man, I'm I don't think I'll get this.
hmm
Yeah,
It's not.
I'm okay.
It's not like even like retail available, is it? Is it not?
No, it's gonna be Pulse
Yeah.
exclusive still.
Yeah, that's why I don't really care for it. Which
Yeah,
hurts. Like for the X-Men one, I most likely would have gotten all of those, but
100%.
nope.
And then they showed off Mr.
Mm.
Strife. Dwight put on a nice helmet. I have Strife already,
Me too. What do
but
you think?
I already know what it is. So we're gonna go see it. We're gonna watch it really quickly right now. If you guys don't want spoilers, then don't watch this video. But this is public knowledge now because Rectangular did post it on his socials. So if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But he basically revealed the whole slate of 2023. So the first wave, or one of the waves we're going to get is an Ant-Man wave, which these are what we're going to get. Ant-Man, Wasp, Kang, Eggman, forget his name, an Ultron and future apparently Ant-Man,
Crossfire, I think.
Crossfire, that's it. And then we're getting a Miss Captain Marvel, which we're getting Captain Marvel, Kamala, and we're getting a Monica, then we're getting Novar, a Karnak,
Is that is that Commander Rogers?
we're getting a Commander Rogers, and
Oh,
another Iron Man, a sentient armor Iron Man.
oh,
Then we're getting a What If wave,
oh.
which we saw Miss Gamora in.
Mm.
So we're getting a McFury, we're getting a Talos, we're getting a regular release Kingpin, we're getting Agatha, we're finally getting my love, my favorite figure, my favorite character, Miss Yelena, which I'm excited about.
You don't have Yelena?
Not that ugly one. And then we're getting a movie wave of Guardians of the Galaxy, which is Drax, Rocket, Mantis, Adam Warlock, Kraglin, Nebula,
Nebula.
and Star Lord. Speaking of Star Lord, let's discuss that. You had to watch a separate stream or a separate video to find out that there's a classic
So
uh,
odd.
a classic Star Lord coming out for Walmart Con in October 6th. So Rectangular posted time to change my underwear because he loves this figure. And yeah, so he's coming up October 6th, which is crazy. 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 And then Rectangular did post that we're getting a baby Groot and a giant winged Groot, which is
With
no
whoa,
baby.
whoa,
So a
whoa.
deluxe baby Rocket Raccoon with a bigger, thicker winged Groot. Then we're getting a best of wave, which has Iron Man, Cap, Thor, Black Widow, Nick Fury, Spider Man, and a random figure.
Kind of stoked for that.
Then we're getting a No Way Home wave, which is why I canceled my pre-orders. So we're getting Unmasked Toby, Unmasked Andrew, Unmasked Tom, And then we get an MJ, civilian Matt Murdock. We're getting a Green Goblin, and we're getting a Sandman. And then they had Shartimus Prime talk about bendy wires for a Doc Ock.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a deluxe Doc Ock. So where do you think the bendy wires are going? In the
Let's
sky.
go.
And then they discussed we're getting a Spider Woman, deluxe Spider Woman, and then we're getting a Spider-Man wave. Cool. I'm just kind of interested in this to be determined villain and to be determined hero. I don't really care about the Spider-Verse figures. Probably won't get it. It's someone else's cup of tea. Go right ahead, go get them. And then we're getting a 2-pack with Black Knight and Cersei.
Interesting.
We're getting a highly posable Target exclusive Black Widow. Then we're getting a Walmart exclusive Bucky. And then we're getting a
Ooh.
Hawkeye and Sky Cycle. So these are a 60th anniversary Avengers project with a Hulk and Banner 2-pack.
Ooh.
And then we're getting a Mark 1 Iron Man, a Doctor Doom and Cap Marvel 2-pack. So, and then a Skrull Queen and Super Skrull 2-pack, and then a 12-inch Super Adaptoid, and then a Thor and
Cool.
Destroyer 2-pack. And this is where we kind of saw these figures. We have Molecule Man and the Orb, a Baron Strucker, a Wonder Man with his safari jacket, a Yelena Belova comic figure, Extremis Iron Man, and Ultimate Steve Rogers in this wave. Then we're getting a fan channel Frankerman and Valeria 2-pack, which we kind of figure out that, hey, we got that little head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that head from that little nematode, that toad, I don't know. Wingerlose knows what I'm talking about. He was the one who told me about this. Hold on, this guy. Now this Detective Wingerlose on the case because he cracked a code on this in 1.4 seconds. It's Turg the Moloid. That's it. So that's where the Moloid's probably going. And then we're getting a Marvel Knights wave, which is TBC. We don't know what it is. We're getting a modern Moon Knight figure. We're getting a new Peter Parker Gamerverse. And then we have a Spider-Man wave, which I'm really excited about.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
I know. Ben Reilly, Spider-Woman. Now, this is where I said, remember the Elektra? We're getting an Elektra Daredevil. We're getting the Rose. We're getting a new Miles Morales' new suit, which I do not like. We're getting a Tarantula, and we're getting a Chasm. And then we're getting a 2-pack of the Squadron Supreme, Hyperion, and Dr. Spectrum. And then we're getting apparently a wave of X-Men 93.
Oh, really?
X-Men
Thank
97.
God.
So this is the full wave of these guys right here.
Thank goodness.
But these are based off of the new Disney Plus show.
That's fine.
Which is not going to be different.
I hope not.
And then we get my favorite wave of the whole year. This amazing X-Men wave. We're getting astonishing Scott Summers and astonishing Emma Frost.
Kid Omega. Ooh.
And then we're getting a Corsair. We're getting a Kid Omega, a Monet. We're getting a Chamber and a Fang. So we're getting one guy who belongs with the Shi'ar, another Starjammer. We're only Starjammer, and we're getting some X-Men figures that we've never got before.
That's cool.
Yeah, so Chamber, Monet, and Omega, I'm really excited for. 3 new X-Men figures that we're going to get on the shelf. But what I'm super excited about is that astonishing Emma Frost. So let's go. And then we're getting a deluxe Blob.
Nice.
This is where Strife comes in. It's a 60th anniversary 5-pack with Strife. We're getting another Reaver, the pretty boy. We're getting Vertigo, that girl on the right-hand side. We're getting Random, the guy right at the back. And then Zero, the guy right in the middle with the white head face with his zero on his face. So kind of cool. Jeff says, best X-Men wave ever. I do agree with you. Best X-Men wave ever. 100%. So this 5-pack, probably an Amazon exclusive, 100%. He doesn't Q2 release. Then we're getting an Outback Rogue, which is cool. And then, like I said, these figures were kind of teased. We're getting the Yellow Suit 3-pack. So we're getting Forge, Jubilee, and then Storm. So
Sick.
Storm was shown. So those are the 3-packs. And then we have Banshee, Gambit, and Psylocke. And then that's all. How do you feel about that? A lot, right?
That's a lot. Yeah.
It is a lot.
I'm gonna be picky next year.
Next year's gonna be picky. I'm definitely gonna be picky, but that is basically all for PulseCon. What did you think about PulseCon?
Yeah, it was all right. We got some pretty cool. I feel like what you just revealed is much more. And knowing that those might potentially be coming next year, I already forgot what happened at PulseCon.
Yeah,
But no,
I,
there's some good reveals. But like a lot of the ones that I wanted seem like they're exclusives, so that's
yeah,
kind of a downer.
exactly. I think a lot of the biggest issue with PulseCon for me was a lot of it was exclusive.
Mhm.
I'm really disappointed about the lack of just like I wish we saw more reveals. I remember
Right.
PulseCon that one year they just showed us reveals after reveals after reveals. I wish they could have done this as well, showed us more reveals.
Hmm.
I just felt that what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, let's say 20 figures. That was basically all. I mean, we've had Pulse Cons, we've had like San Diego Comic Con, they revealed so much more. I
Hmm.
wish they would have done the same. I wish they would have went balls to the wall with 2023. I wish they would have gone when like, hey, you know what? Someone spoiled the whole 2022 3 slate. So do you know what? Let's just show them what we have for 2022. Let's
Hmm.
go and see what we can have. I understand we're going to other shows, but let's get this a little bit more. Let's light this up. I was in the. It was cool. It was great, but I kind of wanted more.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how people felt when I put the poll up on my Instagram. People said the same. They said, "Hey, like it's great, but I wish that we got more." And I totally agree. Um, yeah. So that is my thoughts on PulseCon. What are your thoughts? What do you think? What are you getting? Are you going to go crazy? Like, what is Fox going to do? I think you just fully answered that question. But like, I know
Yeah.
you want
No.
the Daredevil set probably, but you're not going to
Yeah.
go for Pulse.
Yeah.
The X-Men you said you didn't want.
The only thing I think out of everything right now that's like I think the Wolverine, long shot and spiral I'll probably get.
But you didn't
Um,
pre-order them. You should pre-order them.
yeah, I should probably do that maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, pre-order them.
um, those three, and there's the Gamora, which is cool. I was disappointed of the orb because that Bucky Cap mold isn't
Mm.
needs to go. It just needs to go.
I agree with you. I think that it being on the Bucky cap was a little bit
Yeah.
disappointing. I wish it was on another body, but they're trying to save money because that giant orb on its head cost them an arm and a leg to produce.
that
So
it shouldn't.
yeah, so I don't know. I personally think that it wasn't the best Pulse Con, but it was a
Hmm.
decent Pulse Con. Um, I think it was good. It was decent. It's not the best, not the greatest, but we'll see. Like I will say that X-Men wave, the X-Men wave was a really big like, oh shoot. Like I thought that was like, damn, like that retro wave was kind of a big thing. Um, but other than that, overall PulseCon, I think actually someone sent me a message. Oh, what? Someone sent me a message. I forgot what it was they said. I think it was Jaeger Collector. He actually summed it. Oh, it was on his story. I just checked it like 10 minutes ago. Jaeger Collector he said, damn, Hasbro has really fallen off. That Star Wars panel was peak comedy because it was such a joke. And I do agree, like that panel was not the best.
Hmm.
Oh, but
Yeah,
what
I
can you
missed that
do?
one.
I think people their expectations were really high, and I'm in that camp as well. But it was good what we've got, and I'm excited that we got some really cool things. But I'm really excited for 2022. So, and then oh my gosh, they're people found that new Star Wars Black Series wave with Darth Maul and a layer Sacra.
Hmm.
Oh, can you see it? There we go. Uh,
Oh, yeah, I need the Jedi
oh
there.
boy, they landed new Black Series figures. Clone Wars Lord Maul is probably my favorite figure. Uh, I'm like looking at Twitter, going, "This is crazy." Okay, anyways, put that down. So, final thoughts. Cool, but I wish it was more.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you. This is my. I guess we're ending here because we covered basically everything. Fox, thank you so much. Where
You're
can they
very
find you,
welcome.
good sir?
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitch. Name's at the bottom there. Just search it
It's
up.
right over there, right there.
Right over
Um,
there.
Figgy was supposed to come today, but he was caught up. So we will get back to Figgy on Wednesday, hopefully. You can find me at Troy Collects Toys right over there. Follow me, it's right there on my Instagram. Thank you guys for coming out. But yeah, I really like doing these kind of wrap up streams. Can't wait for more things. Tomorrow, if you are in Ontario, if you are in the GTA, there is a collector's con. Collector's con. Let me show you. Mississauga Collectors Con. Are you going to this?
Maybe I might. I might.
Alrighty. So I'll show you guys on stream here. I will be here. I'm going to be selling my life here. But yeah, there's going to be here tomorrow all day. I'm with Spooky Barn Toys. So if you need something from Spooky Barn Toys, you could catch them there. But guys, thank you guys so much for coming out. Oh, wait, there it is. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Good chat, everyone. Have a great night. Wing or lose, thanks for the stream. Guys, like I said, you guys are amazing. Follow us on our socials, and we'll see you guys later. Have a great day.
Bye.